All right, sixth grade. So now that our sculptures have been painted and after all of the pieces have dried, you're ready to fully assemble everything back together. So if you pulled pieces apart in order to paint them, obviously you want to take your pieces and you want to put everything back together so that it is a full standing relief sculpture again. If you kind of just painted over the cuts, you might find the cardboard's a little bit stiffer. It should be okay. Just be careful as you are assembling everything back together. So bear with me as I finish doing that for mine too. All right, one more. All right, so we're good, we're solid, we stand, awesome. All right, if you have any pieces that you feel like aren't really staying in place, maybe are bending a little bit funny, a little bit of glue should help hold that together. I would recommend either tacky glue or hot glue. Of course, hot glue is great because it dries so quickly, and you can always secure a little bit of glue around the joints if you need to. But after you are done assembling everything, our checklist is very simple for this project. You don't have any questions, any response questions. So before you turn in your Stella sculpture, make sure that you have created a sculptural form that stands on its own. So that is one of the important things your sculpture needs to be able to do, is stand on its own. Have used abstraction and the influence of Frank Stella, which I understand is a challenge for some of us. We might have been tempted to make something that looks realistic, but abstraction was our challenge this time, excuse me. All right, have painted using color and pattern, for sure, check, and then have made a sculpture that demonstrates a unique and creative design. And since creativity or thinking creatively is one of the criteria that you're being graded on for this project, so you will turn this paper in along with your project. Now, even though you don't have IB response questions, you do have some sketchbook reflection questions to think about. So for the first one, what did you have to think about while working on a three-dimensional project? And that's individual. This isn't a right or wrong question, but you know, when we started this unit, we did talk a little bit about the differences in thinking when you're creating a 3D piece of artwork versus something two-dimensional. So reflect on that here. And then second, what did you think about using abstraction? What were the challenges with doing this? For some of us, abstraction might come really easily, and for others, this might be much more of a challenge. So go ahead and reflect on that. Great job with your Stella sculptures, everybody.